This opportunity is part of the government's Lifetime Skills Guarantee and Plan for Jobs initiative. And the really exciting point is this is Microsoft certified. This course runs over 12 weeks, and all we would expect of you is 10 hours a week of committed learning. Then you can come away with certification with Microsoft and a really, really robust education to help you engage with the future that's already arrived.
So businesses that currently aren't embracing artificial technology or cloud technology, I personally think will be left behind. The world is moving so fast with technology. So if you can embrace it and bring on employees and get the knowledge and train them in how all of this, the data analysis and how cloud can actually help your business, then you're going to be one step ahead of businesses that aren't embracing the technology. The benefits of putting an employee on this course is going to mean that you're going to be not just upskilling your own workforce, but those individuals, if they decide to move on, are going to be then going on to future employers with a really great skill set. As I said, the technology world is ever changing, so this 12-week course is a really good way of getting up-to-date information of technology that is on the here and now. The good thing about the cost of this course for employers, it's only actually going to be 30%, so it's 70% funded, which is amazing. The benefits of putting an employee on this course will be the fact that this individual is going to have a Microsoft certified, accredited certificate for cloud-based technologies, AI. It is an amazing opportunity that personally, I would certainly take up this offer. Go ahead, put your employees on, it will be worth it.
I think we need to have a round of applause for John and for Helen, actually. Thank you very much indeed to both of you. My name is Lucy Pope. I'm Director of Business Growth at Western College. And everything that we've heard about today is fantastic. It's, as John said, we have been catapulted from a digital evolution point of view forward 5 years, much faster than we would have anticipated had COVID, pandemic, lockdown, etc. not happened. And it's been really fascinating to listen to everybody today, but I'm also very conscious that actually for some of the people here, it might be water off a duck's back. You may be very comfortable with what you've heard and how to go about moving on to the next step. But if you're not, then this is a really fantastic opportunity, because I'm aware that there's quite a gap for a lot of people that you've heard a lot and you're thinking, that's great, but I don't even know where to begin. So, okay. I'm here to talk to you today about a particular opportunity that's come from government. So Western College has been selected by government, the Department for Education, to run a skills boot camp over a period of 6 months. They have to be finished by March next year. And we've selected 2 boot camps that we're going to run that will help SMEs and individuals upskill or skill themselves, even if you're coming in at a relatively novice level, if you like, to start capitalising and using some of these technologies that are being talked about. So this particular opportunity from government is part of the government's Lifetime Skills Guarantee Plan for Jobs. And we've selected as the Western College courses, cloud services and cloud data engineering. The government have been listening to what businesses have been saying for a number of years, actually, that actually long courses are great, apprenticeships are fantastic, they will have their place always. But actually there are occasions where people just need that stepping stone. And COVID also put a focus on how digitalisation cuts across every single industry sector, and everybody does need a helping hand to move along the digital train, if you like. So this course has been developed with SMEs in mind from a government point of view as well. It's all about encouraging SMEs to get started. And it's also available to SME employers if you want to put people on courses, but also if you are a small business, you're a business owner, you're self-employed, and you want to get these skills as well, then the course is open to you too. Most unusually, and certainly to be taken advantage of. Government are paying 70% of the costs. So if you're a business and you're putting people in your workforce onto these courses, government are paying 70% of those costs. SMEs will have to pay 30%, which comes to about £800 per person for a 12-week course. If you're actually an individual doing it under your own auspices, you're a self-employed individual, actually the course is free. So there's a slightly different conversation for each of those categories of people. There is eligibility. They want to focus on businesses and people in the west of England. But please do talk to us in terms of what those opportunities are. So in terms of you investing in your workforce, you've seen very clearly the impact and the importance and how vital it is to embed these digital technologies into your businesses to secure your future, to reduce your vulnerabilities, and to make sure that you can grow and expand. So you may have staff that you already have got identified in the back of your mind. You think, actually, I just need to get them to improve their skill set. Talk to us. We can help you with those conversations. Now, the courses, there are two. There's cloud technology, there's cloud services, and there's cloud data engineering. We have courses starting in October, and then they will repeat and start again in January. So each course runs for 12 weeks. It's day release, 1 day a week, with support, self-led learning throughout the week. And today has been a fantastic opportunity for us as well to talk to lots of businesses who have said they want to participate in actually enriching the curriculum so that learners can understand the different ways in which cloud technologies is used in different types of businesses. Equally, you may be a really small organisation, you may already have staff that focus on different elements of your business, and you want to attract new business, new talent into your business. So the people who are going through these courses will leave, as both Helen and John have said, with Microsoft accredited training. So if you want to use this opportunity to say, actually, I know I've got a couple of vacancies coming up, it'll be much easier for you to come to us. We can signpost, we can introduce you to people who've got those qualifications. You can have an informal chat with them. Opportunities in terms of interviews will carry on until people will finish their first course mid-January, or the people who start in January will finish their courses in March. So in actual fact, basically from middle of January onwards, there are people available for interview. Take advantage of that. It's a fantastic way to bring talent into your workforce. And as I've said, the first people who will be completing in January 2022. So there are other ways you can get involved. As I said, we've already had some conversations where people have said they'd like to talk to our students. I also extended an invitation, which I hope she takes up, to Alice Temperley to ask her if she would be prepared to talk to our students to explain the way she's developed her business as an entrepreneur, what her passions are in terms of textiles. Similarly, in this domain, being able to talk to businesses and for our students and people who are participating in these courses to understand that actually digital technology affects every single element of every single business in the room. It's really, really important for those participants who are learning the skills to understand what opportunities lie ahead. So if you want to do an hour, you want to inspire some students, please talk to us on that basis as well. If you want to email after this discussion, then please do email. Just try and differentiate with DFE Bootcamp as a title code, but whatever. But the important thing is, this is a really short opportunity. The places are very limited. As soon as the places are filled and preference is being given to businesses in the west of England, people who live in the west of England or people who are perhaps outside but looking to relocate, ideally the government would like us to focus on enabling females in the sector as well. So we have quite a number of sort of boxes to try and tick, but actually this is all about encouraging. We've been talking a lot about community, and the skills basis is a vital part of that eco-structure because, as I said, you've heard the importance of these technologies and the impact it can have on your business. But we appreciate that lots of people are thinking, that's great, but I don't even know where to start. So please do talk to us. But do act now, because it's a really short opportunity. As soon as this pilot's gone, the courses will still be available, but they won't be discounted and they won't be free of charge for individuals. So my message to you, seriously, is just act now. And that is it. Jamie.
Good stuff. Okay, so Lucy, I think we've got time for a question. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. 70% government funded. One of the most successful colleges, almost universities in the United Kingdom. We've worked together a lot over many years now. October, then January, and key takeaway is just 12 weeks. Just
Correct.
12 weeks. And it sounds like a good deal at about
And one day.
One day
A week
release
for 12 weeks,
yeah.
with additional self-learning and drop-in sessions. But it's day release, 1 day a week. So if you are an employer and you're going to send people on the course, then you would have to be prepared to release that person 4-day release participation. Yeah.
Great stuff. It sounds like it is a really good opportunity, not sounds
It's
like
a
one, it is
fantastic
one.
opportunity.
So, you know how to reach Lucy, but you can also ask questions in those pads there as well. Make use of them. They'll be collected at the end by the team, or you can hand them in to one of the staff from Visit Somerset. So have we got a question for Lucy? We've got a minute or two now. Is that Gemma? Yes, over to Gemma. Have you got a microphone there as well, please, for Gemma? And
Thanks.
what's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Gemma Turner and I'm from Farrington's Farm Shop. Is this course going to be available online as well, or is it?
It is online.
So
actually what we're doing is part of the pilot programme as well, is government want to understand better what works and what doesn't work. So what we're doing is this first course is going to be online, day release but online. And what we're considering, dependent upon the demand, is that the one that starts in January may be face-to-face. But we're basically going to see.
okay,
Good
thank
stuff.
you.
Thank you.